Se non entra da prima sono dolori.
La presenza agonistica di Sara Errani.
C'è l'italiano storico questo incontro.
Match point Nadal.
Inizia il match. Federer.
Should I start with another hello, hello? I think it's not my signature, but here I am, Giulio Gasparin as usual, and I've got my loyal driver, René Denfeld here.
Yeah, that would be me. I'm the one who's got to do the multitasking. All the other two lazy farts can just sit in their seats and wait for me to drive them home, and I've got to do the driving, the orientation around Stuttgart, the city I'm...
The turning round in the middle of the road.
So, no one died, no one was endangered. I don't see the problem. But yeah, that would be me.
So one here, and on the back seat, not driving Porsche today.
It's me, it's Ros Satar here.
So much life done there.
Late.
Yes, it's well past midnight, I think.
Oh, it's roughly midnight.
Oh, it's not well past midnight then? Well, it's 10 past midnight.
See, roughly.
Well,
I think the word that we're looking for now, gentlemen, is anyway.
yes, long day in Stuttgart. Where should we start then? First match, Petra. Well, should we do a quick summary, because it was a quick match? Well, Petra hit everything, it was well in, and Kiriko couldn't do anything to stop that.
No, I was so happy to see Petra play like that. When she plays, like when she hits the ball the way she hit it today, it is a joy and a marvelous destruction, in my opinion. And yeah, Kiriko played, as I said, Kiriko played well in the qualies, but today she was just on the back foot all the time. And to quote Chris Evans, she saw power coming at her the way she never saw power come at her. Though Chris Evans said that about Jeannie Bouchard when she played
in Wimbledon.
Exactly. So.
Well, Petra pretty much mullered Kiriko today. I mean, yeah, when Petra plays peak, it's amazing. I love watching her when she's in full flow.
Yeah.
The only trouble is, I mean, she was saying I need to be more consistent, and it's like, yeah. So, but when she plays like that, it's an absolute joy to watch. And you, for a moment, you believe in fairies, you believe in Father Christmas, and God damn it, you believe that Petra can win on a surface that isn't green and fluffy.
Yeah, she did win Madrid last year though, so.
Yeah, but that's not slam.
Well,
right.
Let's have a listen to what actually Petra said, so you can get how happy she was about getting this done very quickly.
Yeah, it was quick. Actually, I didn't expect that probably as well. I think the 2 years in a row I lost in the first round of here, and it's always the first match on the clay. It's never really easy for me, so I'm really glad how I handled it today. I spent 2 weeks on the clay already for a practice before the Stuttgart. I didn't play Fed Cup because of it as well, and I'm glad that everything worked well today. I wanted to be ready for clay, that's why I did this schedule. And about the expectation, I'm not pretty sure. I never really put any pressure on myself, and of course the main goal is play well in Paris as always. But it's still a few weeks, and I have a much different title in Madrid. And the beginning of the season wasn't really great, so I knew that I have to put a lot to the practices and days working on it, and we'll see.
Well, good. That was fast, as her match was pretty fast, and then we moved on second match. Well, big disappointment for Italian crowds. Georgie lost.
Which Italian crowds?
Well, me.
Okay.
Well, okay, Italian journalists then.
Well, then it's me and a couple more. We're actually very sorry that neither Diego and Angelica is joining us, but they're not living with us for this week for their best.
And a flat would not be suitable for 5 people.
Yeah, it would be very cozy.
Very.
Well, going into the match, I think, in all fairness, what we said, at least as Italians, I want to hear what you believe, but as a general thing until last year, whenever Georgie was winning, it would be all on Georgie, and whenever she was losing, it was just because she wasn't hitting the core. What happened this week? It looked like there's more patience in a game. She lost, but it didn't look as dreadful as generally any of her losses are.
Yeah, I think Beck is sort of the kind of player who can retrieved pretty well, but I feel like she's added a bit of offense into her game over the course of maybe the past 5 or 6 months. That's something that she's been working on, and today she was able to just soak up the bullets coming off of Georgie's racket and just retrieve them pretty well, and also maneuver Georgie around enough so that Georgie isn't in position all the time, and played a pretty good match, and yeah, deserved to get the win and play Angelique Kerber in the second round in an all-German battle. Ooh.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, in all fairness, what we Italian journalists made it to make it seem less bitter for us. Well, now she's being coached by Italian, so that's quite a surprise.
Well, who, Beck?
Yeah, she moved to Palermo, and that's why she's been playing doubles with Roberta Vinci, because now they share the same training grounds back in Italy. So that's quite something, or probably not, but I like to say it is.
Yes, overall I feel really good. Today it was a stressful day for me, coming yesterday from the Fed Cup and playing 2 matches today, but yeah, I wanted to start my clay season, and I think today was a really good day, but we lost doubles, but that's not that frustrating for me, so yeah, I can focus on my singles match tomorrow, and yeah, I hope I can do well. Yes, overall after Miami I decided to switch to Francesco now, and so we were practicing before this tournament, or before the Fed Cup, and yeah, it was working pretty well. I wanted to have new experiences and new opportunities to get my game on a higher level, and that's why I made this decision. Because I'm working with Francesco now, I have this connection to Roberta, and yeah, with her, of course, as a past champion, ex-number 1 in the world, it's an honor for me to play with her. She's great, a great person and a great player, and yeah, we had fun on court, and yeah, I wish her all the best for her last year, and I hope we can have some more doubles together.
Moving on to the next match, because we're almost home, so I better hurry up with this.
We're good. I'll just try and make
we'll just drive around for ages to find a place to park. Ivanovic.
Oh, that was an interesting match.
How dare you omit Siegemund like that? You rude bastard.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to keep it as a surprise for later, because she's like the Cinderella story of today.
Okay.
So, well, if you want to talk about it, go ahead. No, go ahead. You got Siegemund. Your favourite. Go ahead.
Well, she's not my favourite. I don't have a favourite really, but yeah, really good match. Another bagel in Stuttgart, feeding Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova some carbs. It was, yeah, I think the problem for Pavlyuchenkova is something that's been going on with her like for most of the season, really. I think it was her 4th first-round loss on the trot, unless I'm completely mistaken. And Siegemund is just kind of like living it. She's just rolling with it, and she was super furious that she lost in doubles today. So she sat in press and she was really pissed off that she lost doubles. And she was like, yeah, I was really happy after singles, and then I lost doubles, and now I'm sitting here with this crappy feeling, but I've got a day off tomorrow. I'm just going to go to Wilhelma, which I think is the zoo in Stuttgart, so have fun. But yeah, she's just kind of taken it all in full stride. Also, I think because she's 27, 28 and has had some experience outside of tennis, and she's,
just enjoying it for what it is.
Pretty much.
I think I actually like seeing players that are just enjoying it now for what it is, instead of just this angst and this hype and tears on court and tantrums and hitting, just like the whole emotion. If they win, they cry. If they lose, they cry. If they put their shoes on, they cry. It's just like, oh, come on now, enough.
Hitting ball boys with their rackets, just rude.
Well, in all fairness, and Siegemund has got like a very nice game to watch. I mean, she mixes it up a lot. She plays lots of drop shits. Yeah. She likes slices.
Did you just say drop shits or drop shots?
No, I said drop shots.
I sound like drop
to
shits.
Fair, she did unravel Pavs very, very well. I mean, although Pavlyuchenkova came back a little in the other set, it was just like, as you said, she's living the dream. She's really enjoying it and enjoying every minute of it. So I think that's good to see.
And it's also the typical case of a player who likes to feed off of rhythm, which would be Paths playing someone who's not giving you a lot of rhythm. And some would say she's got variety. Others who don't like her game would say she's a junk baller. I wouldn't say either way. I just say she doesn't give you a lot of rhythm because she mixes it up a lot, and that did not suit Pavlyuchenkova very well, who's allegedly an indoors goat, but not on clay.
Not at all. And well, clay, and we got Ivanovic winning a match. Was a bit of a thriller, a little bit of a thriller in the first set, but then onwards it just went very easily.
I've got to be honest. I mean, I picked her to win in 3, and when it looked like it was going to be, you know, a 4-6 in the first set for her, I was thinking, for the first time ever, I've actually got this stupid prediction thing right. Yay, team me. And then she came back, and really, from the moment that she broke with Tuft, she didn't really look back. And you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to see Ivanovic do well. I don't think she's going to have quite as good a job next time around, but it was good. It was good to see her. It was good to see her happy enough to give us all kinds of anecdotes. I had to transcribe her story about the luggage. I've never heard a stream of consciousness so major. Can you not just park there?
No, I can't, because otherwise
okay.
someone's going to tell me away and I'll have you pay the bill.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but I agree. I agree. I think like the first set, it took her a while to find her feet. Yeah, her clay feet, because like the first 6 or 7 games were just not really nice to look at, and a lot of missed forehands, a lot of missed sitter forehands. Just the basic pepper Ivanovic's backhand and see how it goes. And it worked for Vitev quite well. Vitev had a good week though. Won 3 matches in qualies after having a really rough start to the year. And once Ivanovic got over the hump, essentially, she did a very solid job at closing it out. And I thought that it went well for Ivanovic, and good on her for going one step further than last year.
Yeah.
And
final match of the day.
Yeah, final match of the day. More or less the same story, I would say. I mean, probably Suarez Navarro coming from a slow clay outdoor, struggle a little bit to adjust to the much faster conditions here.
Yep.
But as soon as she kind of realised that she could just put the ball back in play with some spin and some depth, then, well, Dodon really didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the thing for Dodon is she's someone who's really, really keen on hitting the ball as hard as not as hard as possible, but she's more or less occasionally. But she's done better this week, and she started really well. But as soon as Carla kind of got into the groove, she just fed her all sorts of balls and different spins, and Dodon didn't really have that much to do at the end. So
yeah, what I didn't really like about the attitude of Dodon was, like, in the second set, it looked as if she couldn't care any less.
Just mailed it in.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it always looks like she just gives up when things don't go her way.
Right.
And I think that's the next step she needs to do if she wants to be competitive on a higher level than the ITF she always do. But yeah.
Who else have we seen today? Gabinia?
Well, we talked to her, yeah.
Yeah, she was happy and shiny. I always want to try and get her to say nervous, because it's like nervous, which I absolutely adore. So I think my next task will be to try and get her to say nervous. I don't actually want to hear anything else that she has to say other than nervous, because that would just make my day.
Yeah, but I thought that Gabinia seemed quite relaxed, quite happy about winning Fed Cup, and just interested to see what she's going to do here, because someone just like the other 3 top seeds aside from Kerber, top 4 seeds, players who've had rough or patchy years so far, and interesting to see. It will be interesting to see if they're going to just turn it around or not. And yeah, going to be good.
Yeah, totally agree. Well, I think you park your car. We kind of cover everything. It's very late at night, so I think we can close it here. Yeah.
Going to fall asleep in the car.
No. I want my bed.
You got the key.
Yeah. Well, I would say then good night, everyone.
Good night.
Gute Nacht.
Well, with that, I think we can really close it. Bye bye, and see you tomorrow.
Bye.